Hello, hello, and good evening. Hello, and welcome to New Thought Media Network's Evening Prayers. I am Rev Lisa, and I am here to share a prayer with you. So today is June 15th, 2021, and we are here to share a prayer with you. So this program goes from 8:15 to 8:30 Mountain Standard Time, and you can join us in the morning and in the evening. So it's a great way to work on your spiritual practice by centering yourselves with a spiritual prayer, with a spiritual mind treatment, as some of us would call it. So what we like to do is we teach about an affirmative prayer. So we come from that affirmative perspective, knowing and recognizing that divine intelligence and that divine wisdom and that greater power is connected to us. So we are one with it. It is right inside of us. So, and knowing and recognizing we are connected to it, we can come from our prayers affirmatively, knowing that our prayers are answered and heard. That is the style of prayer that we like to use, and I call it, we use ancient wisdom, new thought, put them together, beautiful faith and philosophy. That is what we stand by. So I would like to say hello, and welcome this evening. Hi out there. Thank you for joining me tonight. What I like to do usually is I like to share a prayer, or share a reading, and then we move into the prayer. So I have a little reading I would like to share with you, and it comes from, I just like to share this, my Tattered Richer Living, and this is by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. They are two of our great New Thought leaders, and they have some really profound words for us. So the reading that I have for you is from June 15th, and it says, divine ideas come to me at every moment. I accept the responsibility of being alive in God's great universe. Truth seeks to give itself to me, and I open my mind to it. I let down all the bars, and I unlock all the gates of human wrong thinking. I expect to have my consciousness flooded with inspiration as the infinite mind uses me as a channel for expression. I allow the divine to enter and to absorb in me. I become the divine incarnate. Sorry, my bangs are getting long. Okay. Sorry, let me back up. I expect to have my consciousness flooded with the inspiration and infinite mind uses me for that channel for expression. And it goes on to say that one mind is the source of life. Ideas are at the beginning and the end of the demonstration. I see myself as a mental being in a universe of mind and action. I declare the truth, and the truth becomes my experience, capital T, truth. I receive and affirm God's ideas as they bless and prosper me. I think that's good for the affirmation. I receive and affirm God's ideas as they bless and prosper me. My health is perfect because this mind is perfect. My affairs are in order because order is the way God works. Prosperity cannot pass by me. These ideas in action through me guarantee my abundance. Every instant of this day is potent with God, and this unfailing inspiration is mine, and I accept it. All right, that is your reading. So yeah, I really like that. I receive and affirm God's ideas as they bless and prosper me. God's ideas bless and prosper me. That's a great affirmation. So that would be the reading for today that I'd like to share with you. And then we'd like to move into a prayer. So let's see if I can find. I'd like to invite you all to send us a prayer request if you so desire. Send your prayer request to prayer@ntmedia.org. you can send us an email and we will work on that prayer for you. The entire prayer team will work on it all week long. So you'll know that you are in good hands if you send us your prayer requests. So prayer@ntmedia.org, right down there below. Or I believe it is also up in top in the Facebook page. You can click on the link and it'll take you right over there to that page. So that is for our prayers. So if you'd like to join me now, we'll just center ourselves into a prayer. We just close our eyes and begin to bring ourselves into this present moment. Let's bring yourself into the here and now. Just close your eyes if you'd like and just center yourself and begin to take a deep breath with me now. One more. As we breathe deep, we breathe in that love and that light that is God. As we breathe in, we feel that presence of the divine, of that omnipotent presence that resides in and through all things and is everywhere. As we breathe in, we connect ourselves to that divine essence that is a part of who we are. And with every breath, we know that it is the breath of God breathing us. It is the breath of life breathing us. We are connected to that universal presence, that divine light, that higher power, whatever words you choose to use for whatever it is that connects you to that divine intelligence. We just allow ourselves to be connected to it right here, right now. We just bring ourselves into this moment and allow this moment to be the only moment as we connect to our higher power. And as we are connected to it with this very breath, we know that it is a part of who we are. Therefore, with that breath of God, the breath of life, all things are possible in this mind, in this avenue. We believe and recognize that knowing that this intelligence is operating in and through all of our affairs, everything that we do, all that we are, we bring our higher consciousness to this awareness. We bring in our mindful thoughts. We bring in a higher awareness to begin to connect to this source and allow it to work in our lives. And as we take time to operate with our daily prayer, a daily connecting to that divine source, when you operate in that energy, things go easily and effortlessly. Life unfolds with ease and grace when we are connected to our higher power. It allows our day to move peacefully and gracefully, full of harmony and love and peace, prosperity, abundance, perfect health, perfect mind, perfect body, balanced, whole, and complete. All of these are the expression of this divine life. And we are experiencing it right here, right now, even if it's only in this very moment. As we connect ourselves to this higher power, to this divine source or resource, we know that it is with God. All things are possible. And as we live and move and breathe in this space, we know that any situations we may be dealing with right here, right now, we can just reconnect our heart and our mind and our soul to that divine intelligence, and it will guide us. It will lead us where it is that we need to go, the next step we need to take, the next decision we need to make, the next choice that will be unfolding in our lives. We first check into that higher power, to that divine source, that wisdom, and allow it to operate in and through our body, mind, and spirit, and it will guide us in the right direction, in a powerful and a positive direction. We just allow that to move us in and through our lives. So in this very moment, we give great thanksgiving for this time together, knowing that with this prayer and with this breath, we are breathing in the breath of life. You and I, we are blessed. We are one with this higher power. We are one with this source. So we release this prayer into the hands of God, knowing that with God, all things are possible. with life, with breath, we allow it to unfold with ease and grace in our lives. So we release it, we let it go, trusting, keeping that faith, and together we affirm. And so it is. All right, so that is our prayer for this evening. We have some wonderful things coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Wednesday, we have, we have all kinds of things. So we have the midweek meditation. That'll be in the morning. Tune in for that. That's a great way to start your day with Reverend Roberts at 7 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, midweek meditation. We also have Feel the Flow. If you need to tune in a little bit later in the morning at 10:30 Mountain Standard Time, it's Feel the Flow, Meaningful Music and Words. And that is by Terry Paul Choice. So join for that. That is really always a great thing to do. We also have my show is coming up. So I invite you to join me as well. Igniting your inner dazzle is what I'm all about, is helping us connect to our inner source, that inner space, that inner peace. And we are talking this month about being joyful in June. That is the theme of the month. So we're talking about some different techniques that you can do to experience more joy in your life. So tune in to tomorrow at 1 o'clock, 1 to 1:30 Mountain Standard Time. So join us for that. Join me for that, because that's always a great conversation. So I'd love to have you there with me. And let's see, what else do we have on Wednesdays? Oh, we also in the morning, we have Morning Sip with Reverend Melissa. She comes on, and she is Sunday through Friday. So she is every morning, and she is going strong. That girl is wonderful. She is definitely an expression of joy. So check in and listen to her, because she's got some great things to say. I always enjoy watching her. So usually right after prayer, 8:30, we finish at 8:30, and then I hop over and listen to Rev Melissa. She's wonderful. So check that out. It'll be great for you. Let's see. So of course, we always invite you to share your gifts and tithes with us, because that is how this ministry grows and grows. And New Thought Media Network supports you, and we appreciate how you support us. And you can always send your gifts and tithes to ntmedia.org and then click on donate and send us your gifts and tithes. I always like to read this little note. Every gift opens the heavenly door to the giver. Whoever sends blessings shall be abundantly blessed. And that's by Lila Gifty Akita. And she has a great way of expressing that as we give, so shall we receive. So it's always an opportunity to give, even if it's a small amount. It always makes a difference, and it helps the reciprocity and prosperity in your life as well. So I invite you to do that. newthoughtmedia.org and click on donate. All right, so that is about all I think we have for today. Thank you so much for joining me in this prayer, and I will look forward to seeing you very soon. So peace and blessings and love, and have a wonderful evening. Take care for now. Okay.